frequency of 52 megacycles by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. A test program follows. To you who've been trained technically, I need hardly say that there's still a number of problems to solve. I guess you know them as well as anybody knows them. But I think we've proceeded far enough to justify the statement, at least, that these technical problems are not insurmountable.
In the final matchup of this game, which is the adaptive best of one matchup, we have Aya Daly of the Hamburg Atlanteans bringing Aftermaker's Jolly Convict, which is a Dark Tidings 71 SAS deck. And that goes up against my fellow co-host, Mr. K-Pop, bringing a Mass Mutation 67 deck, 67 SAS deck. If I was to bid to play any one of these decks, I would be going for the Dark Tidings, actually, with a very, very strong Shadows lineup with a triple mug, triple scooped. Scooped in itself, getting creatures to capture at one from their own side. Every one of those Shadows cards has a way to gain, capture, or steal Ember. Not only that, the Star Alliance has a Z Force Agent 14. For those of you unfamiliar with that, it's fight, gain 1 for each upgrade on Z Force Agent 14. This deck has 5 upgrades, so Mr. K-Pop is going to be looking out to control that one. Unfathomable has a triple bubbles to really control what is on the board, as well as a double Hookmaster and a Bacolia to take your opponent off check when it comes round. Also in Star Alliance we have double Officer Hawkins and a Rocketeer Triska, which are two of the strong, really strong cards, common cards in Dark Tidings, I think. Mr. K-Pop is bringing He That Listlessly Dreams of Pollution, and he has a pretty strong Sanctum lineup here with double Smite, double Free Markets, which is a quick Ember Rush, and 2 of them as well. There's Fangs of Gizelheart, which Aya Daly needs to be looking out for, and obviously a Burning Glare as well. So he has a few answers there, and not to mention a Master of the Grey, a Grey Rider, and a Square Alice as well. So quite a bit of strength there as well. Shadows and Star Alliance are okay. There's Double Seeker Needle, a Miasma Bomb, and even a Perplexing Sophistry there as well. Not even I can say that word. So he's got a few tools there. He also has an Anthony and Star Alliance and a double Scout Pete. But I've got to say, I think I would be bidding chains on Aftermaster Jolly Convict. Not only just because I really would like to play that deck, but also if I'm playing against it, I'm going to want to chain that up as much as I possibly can. So there we have it. This is my matchup breakdown for the KOTE 9 match between the Hamburg Atlanteans Team 2. So there you have it. This is my Hamburg Atlanteans Team 2 versus the Fellowship of the Archons match-up breakdown. Will the Aquamen of Atlantis be hunting down the hobbits of the Fellowship, or will the Fellowship be dining on sushi in the halls of Atlantis? Let's find out.
Okay, so Brett, you are precisely right with how long this video is. So this is the bidding now. K-pop goes 1 chain. 2 chains. Ooh. 3 chains.
Three chains.
Can we do 4? Can we do 4? Yes. Can we do 6?
4.
Can we jump to 6 at this point? 7. Okay, that's
7.
one higher than I would have expected, but okay.
K-pop jumping straight to 7.
I would have done 6 and see what happened, but yep. Wow, that's a very small starting hand, but it still doesn't look like a bad one.
We saw some. We've seen smaller.
Yeah, 1. Yeah.
This is a solid starting hand for Ira Daly here. Start with Scalp Pete. You can really start scalping your deck. Default Agent is a very strong card to have, but getting rid of Scalp Pete and playing the Finch Cloak, but you already had an Amber.
Yep.
It's going to be a pretty fast-paced game going here. Explore over. Anthony comes down. We've only 2 Amber, it's not going to be much. Double Franks of Grizzleheart. That would currently hit Anthony and Z-Force Agent, which is obviously come down. And these turns are moving very quick. Plays Grey Rider, does 1 damage, and unfortunately not able to do anything else with the Grey Rider. Bubbles, boom, Hookmaster, boom, pass. Goes into Shadows. Reckless Whistle is going to be very powerful. It's going to be protected. If it wasn't for Mug, that could be a very powerful Reckless Whistle. Nice hit, Hookmaster. It's a very slow-paced game at the moment. Although there's a lot of stuff going on the board, they aren't really exploding.
I mean, there were 4 ammo each at this point. I mean, there are 4 minutes in the game, so it's pretty quick. Turn 5.
Each on turn 5.
But it's more the fact that it's turn 5 within 3.5 minutes. It's a fast-paced game.
Well, this is what happens when you get 2 very well-rounded.
The tide is high. No singing, Brett.
We don't want to get DMCA'd.
Yeah, I'm sure our singing will be that good for them to realise.
Hookmaster gets his ability off, is able to fight, and is able to cause Ira Daly to lose 2 Amber. Ira Daly keeping K-pop off the key.
Just.
Gonna be able to stun as well. Gotta be the bubbles above there.
But I mean, Mr. K-pop's nearly lost his last chain, and Eerie doesn't seem to have got very far with it, with that advantage.
No,
so
they have not been able to take advantage of it. However, these free markets could be huge.
let's see what comes through.
Subject Kirby could offer extra efficiency. Free markets gaining 2 additional Amber, getting Miss Ira Daly up, basically allowing K-pop to get the first key, but Ira Daly saying I'm right behind.
It's not that close behind.
Scoops goes for the self-capture, which is huge. Yes. Both players play very quickly here. Cedric Kirby then be able to bring down the like a fiend. Explore over. Very nice. And now we see the shadows. Miasma Bomb, very simple. K-pop 2 keys ahead.
I mean, he came in with 7 chains, now 2 keys ahead. Erie's not even on 6 amber yet. I mean, this is. I look at
the
that's.
brain drain got rid of the miasma.
But
Interesting choice to go with the Star Alliance here.
I think it's the amber to reap up to 6, I assume.
If Mr. K-pop can get to 7 here, you've got a capture of Fidget, and you've got 1 steal with Red Penny, and look at that hand of shadows.
Well, we know what he's playing next turn.
That is huge.
Or depends if Mr. K-pop gets to 8 or 7 or 8 though. 7, 8.
Looking like not wanting to get, doesn't get any amber this turn.
Nah,
Plays bubbles, bounces the card, captures free. So, Ira Daly going into shadows.
This is going to change everything round. Seeker Needle, Miasma Bomb.
Yep.
Seeker Needle. Rad Penny comes in to steal 1. Fidget comes in with the capture.
Steal, Fidget will capture and deal 1 damage.
And then Mutant Cut Path will capture as well.
Do you damage your own Red Penny to put it back into your deck, or do you kill the bubbles?
Probably kill the bubbles in this case, but if bubbles wasn't going to die, you'd take up Red Penny.
Yeah. to keep cycling it.
Yeah.
So Iredale up to 9 now.
I mean, all Mr.
K-pop back
K-pop,
down to 0.
all Mr. K-pop needs to do is just get the ammo in place, but now he's in a harder
But
position.
yeah, so the tide is high, so the Starlight's feature comes in ready. Not going to be able to use its ability to a great extent, but does allow the use of bubbles.
Goes into
Up
5.
to 5.
Yeah.
Up to 5. Iredale up to 6.
And then you probably get 6
Iredale-
again. You mean he
Iredale
forges?
gets, the free market should be able to get Iredale back up to 6 here.
But he did take in the amber.
He went Starlights instead.
Yeah. I think reinforced
Got
his
the
position.
Yeah, got the steal in play, got Scout P down. The Hapless Cadet is what is key here.
So that gets him to 8, 9.
That's
What they've
9.
got to take 4 off him.
Shadow's Hapless Cadet forces his opponent to lose 3, and then the capture from Fidget.
Yeah,
So
enough.
you use Fidget to damage. And there we go. So the capture of 1 gets K-pop back down to 5. Reap gets to 6. Complexity and sophisticarity allows him to draw, and then also forces K-pop to draw get a card. And there we see Iredale up to 8, but there is no amber capture left in hand. Goes for the fight. Is that a fight with Bubbles as well? It is. The fight with Bubbles to get the amber back. There's Queen Can. Chooses gets the key. Chooses Sanctum, which forces Queen Can to steal. So we need a capture 2 here, which I don't think they've got.
No, don't see it coming.
They'd have to get Squire off the top, which I don't think they can even do that. Nope. And there we go. K-pop takes the game, and
Wow.
and the Fellowship of the Archons get the win.
So that's another brilliant set of games between our Germans and Nordic cousins. It's always good to see it. I mean, what can we say? It was a great game. I'm just trying to work out why Brett has shrunk again.